For the world, today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. It's around 3:45 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10-minute raw and edited talk about what is top of mind. So I'm just walking and back to the hotel, and I'm thinking about this, so this is a public journal, by the way. Yeah, vlog. So what I'm thinking about is robotics incubator every month, bring in a cohort here and make this make a robotics space here, make robotics competitions, and just go into organizing tech events and tech community. There's so much value in that, and build a curriculum, because if you cannot just teach everything you know, you're in the space. So that's how I can turn this, monetize this, all my experience, monetize and put all this experience to good use and be doing something I really care about and I really love. So that's really the insight that I was thinking about. And the robotics club, the allotment, I got a response for that. So I want to make that happen. And the second thing is, I'm thinking about augment the world, just getting better and better and better. And if something doesn't work out, just take a step back and try again. Okay, and for about thinking about this is a cute cafe here. Thinking about content creation. Content creation about the purpose of having a persona online. I feel like that's for the Global Builders Club, just automating the content creation there, SEO, and selling products, info products there, organizing events. That's really good. Same for Ogmi and for Vision Pro products, and that's what I've been thinking about. And launching the open class skills for Hyperliquid, and having agents that trade on Hyperliquid. That's really, really important. So going to now the event about what is it about? Book club, 12 rules for life. No, I think just being out there, creating content, is the single most important thing you can be doing. Just talking to the camera, vlogging, live streaming. That's really powerful. Go out there, cutting the grass. So, and make every minute counts, every second counts. This is empty here, making every second count. And that's so much about your presence, the way you think. That's valuable. That's how you unlock a lot of value. So there's I have a memory about watching this this YouTube channel or something. It was a TV show or something in Chicago about Chicago tech scene, and CEOs would go there and talk, and oh, by the way, this is a space, the new space for NS. So I have a few more minutes here. It's hot as fuck here. It's dusty. I don't like the space, but I'm almost at the hotel, so I will walk around here for a minute and we'll finish this vlog, because it's always 10 minutes. Right now it's at 4. So what I was saying is, I used to watch this channel, and they would interview people in the tech scene in Chicago, and and they were so real, and just so much value in this kind of real talk from people in the industry, whatever, the tech industry, in Chicago, and that's so powerful. the idea is that, so one thing that was super memorable was like this guy talking about how, right now it's about, mentoring the new generation, the next waves, and he was like talking about like building PCs when he was a kid and then like, working in tech. And I think the same thing applies like for me right now. The way I can have an impact, the highest impact on the world, my position in the world right now, highest value place I could be or function I can serve is as like a mentor, facilitating, creating the space where other people can, build startups and can build robotics. So I think a robotics club that is meant to bring in the best founders here and, create the space and, create the kind of environment and the resources and just organize, the time would be high impact and, just be like a teacher, be a mentor, be a guide and, serve create the space where people can, build this robotics, like, next wave, which is gonna be like exploding. So that's what I'm thinking about. So the other thing I'm thinking about is augment.world, like, using it for myself, and that means like applying it for all areas of my life, and it's like, that's the challenge. And you have to actually do it if you really want to, be at the cutting edge. You have to actually use it every day, and that means like, quantified self, actually make, you have that possibility. So that's for me, my highest priority. And that's the most difficult thing when you get distracted, you get sidetracked. But the highest impact thing I can be doing right now is creating this quantified self, open claw setup, and talk about it and like open source it and go hard on this and that means actually like push it to the end. And like the Larry skill was just made by some guy that has 200 views. That's the exact thing that you just built. And so if you just apply yourself, iterate on what you have, polish it, put it out there, help others have success with it, that's gonna unlock so much value. And so you have to coach yourself. That's what I'm telling myself right now. That's what I'm doing to myself right now. I'm coaching myself. Like there is a seed of genius here. There is a seed of a unicorn here, like of augment.world. And yeah, you should be doing the robotics club, doing all these events, and being this facilitator, being this mentor, being this coach for others, creating the space. At the same time, you have to, you can be pushing on being the innovator of, the new agentic paradigm where your skills, and like the example of the Larry skill that just went viral, that could be you, because that's in the space you are building right now. So you have to actually like take a step back and be like, what direction do I need to push hard on? What direction do I need to keep going on? And so this is like the opportunity for you, Conrad. This is an opportunity for you to be at the cutting edge. And this example of the Larry skill, if you can just do that, cover that, talk about that at the meetup, and and it takes a lot of care, it takes a lot of iterations and improvements. But the idea is there, the promise is there, the seed is there. You just have to go to push it to the end, polish it, go out. You actually have to get results. Like the Larry skill had results, and the results is like millions of views, whatever, TikTok, millions of views. You likewise have to polish the style guide, polish the output, so that you too can get millions of views, and then that's how it's going to work. So that's how you're going to get an audience, through that kind of authority of, hey, I actually did it. Otherwise, nobody's really gonna. But also, like, you actually have to believe in it yourself, and you actually have to like prove that it works. And so that's 10 minutes, ending it here. And as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. Yeah, I'm sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations now. And may you be free from suffering. Peace.